Good morning, and welcome back. Another recess in the Rook Wise Core. Dreams come true for a price. To compensate for yesterday's rather short stream, I decided that I shall continue again today here. Where normally I would have something else scheduled here, but it only feels appropriate in this situation. Of course, that doesn't have to just a schedule again. And I will announce right here that I'm taking a break off Thursday, Friday. Actually works out then. Perfect. Let's change the name of this real quick. Yeah, it works. I'll adjust the schedule retroactively later as well here. So, without further ado, let's continue. Oh, as I mentioned before, my monitor and all my sound is stuck. And where we last left off Yumi's quest, where I think we're in a dream. This girl's able to walk again now. See where this progresses from here. Oh, okay. I think it is, isn't it?
もっと長い距離やったらわからへんで。追いつかれるかと思ったもん。エビも負けてなかったよな。走りなら大勢の大人に勝ったことあるよ。足が長くったって速いとは限らないからね。鍛錬もすっごく大事なの。あと数年経ったらうちは相手にもならへんやろな。そうやな。次はどっち行こうか。あれ？見ろ。前に何かが浮かび上がってきたぞ。
It's like those laundry balls you put in to prevent wrinkles.
ひょっとして私たちについてきてほしいの？
Even
そうかも
sentient
な。
will of such like
つい
that.
てってみようか。
Will of such like
つい
that.
てってみようか。行くで。
Oh, and we're playing solely as her now this time.
ほら、シュッと。
Words been leading us to very important. This was indeed a case of sudden danger with only one character. Like, please,
どう？疲れてへん？まだ大丈夫か？
too many walking is let
疲れ
us
だけ
take
ど
us.
走ることの一部だもん。走ることの全部が大好きなの。
Had all those talks about running here. We're still just gonna have a bit of a brief obstacle course. Overshot that. Oh, that could have been bad. Where this game's actually crazy. And ended up having to climb all the way up to catch up to it. Any more stars? Where are those low? Yo. Pseudo Yoda is are living at least nearby it. We're going to the village? I mean, the fact that the objective named is Starlight, I think it. What the heck? Hey?
でっかいキノコがぎょうさんあるな。横になっても全然大丈夫なんちゃう？あ、これはね、 横になる。
You know so much, Aven. Haven't? Have you?
多分ここが終わりだよな。でもアランナラは見かけなかったぜ。ここの大きい石だけでさ。
Is it stone? Looks like a
ほん
cool
と楽
tree.
しい。
Yeah, rock.
こんな気持ちほとんど忘れちゃってた。知ってる？走れないと自分の世界はほんの少ししかないって思っちゃうの。でも走り続けることさえできたら目の前には新たな景色が現れ続けて、世界は私の前に無限に広がってくれるんだ。どうやってこんなことができたのかはわからないけど、
Young got Bioshock Infinite style,
お
inspiration.
兄ちゃんとお姉ちゃんたちのおかげだね。
Our human
そ
world
んなん
and
重要とちゃ
be able to see
大事なんは
Stephen
あん
Hawking.
たがいろんなことを思い出したことや
How
ろ。
inspiring is it? Like,
記
the
憶
one
は
day they
過
able
去を
to
象
show
徴
that
してるだけ
brilliance.
と違って未来を照らす力でもあるんやで。病気さえ治せばこういう楽しさはみんなあんたのところにまた戻ってきてくれんねん。
お姉ちゃんありがとう。あなたたちもありがとう。じゃあアランサニを探し続けましょう。ここにはいないみたいね。そうだな。でもだったらどうしてオイラたちをここまで誘導したんだろう。はっきりと説明できないし、これが何なのかはわからないけど、なん
Giving off
となく
beautiful
見覚
vibrations.
えのある感じがする。なんだかこれがもともと私の一部だったような感じ。
わかった。この石はもしかしたらこの子の総称石なんかもしれへんで。
総称石？
I almost
めっちゃ希少な鉱石なんやで。人の初心と夢を象徴してんねんて。これが見えるっちゅうことは失ったものを取り戻せたっちゅうことやで。
そうだったんだ。なんか
lost a
お
rock.
とぎ話みたい。
Lost a rock.
おとぎ話なんてもう信じないって決めたのに。でも本当によかった。やっと取り戻せた。
Trying to break the bubbles. Oh, it's liquid.
通り抜けちゃったぞ。
うちらも行くで。
Them?
おいよいみや。
You mean them? There's only one person here.
しょうがない。
There's only one person here. Oh boy! Danger again. Danger again.
通り抜けては見たけど、周りを見る限り特に目立った変化はないみたいだな。
Yeah, of course. Because like, little off.
アランサに。
アランナラはうちらにロマンたっぷりの旅を用意してくれてんな。あの子にいっちゃん大事な友達を取り戻させてくれただけちごってうちらに総称石が何なんかも教えてくれたんや。後でうちらもうちらだけの総称石を探しに行くで。絶対いっちゃん純粋なレンズを作ってるわ。
理由はわからないけど、オイラもできる気がするぜ。
That's an adventure for you.
せやけどまずはエイビンちゃんをスメールシティまで送ったらなあかんな。お母ちゃんが心配しはるさかい。
It's only not like this. Every night you turned away. Oh.
これって終わっちゃったんだ。
めっちゃええ夢やったな。寂しい顔なんかせんで。ほら隣見てみ。
Oh, is that her imagination she lost so long ago? So long ago.
大丈夫。わかってるの。 私が立ち直れなかったせい。
Haunting Bridge Terbithia
私分かったの。お姉ちゃんの言う通り、誰にだって不運は訪れる。大事なのはお互いに支え合うことなんだ。みんな私を助けてくれてありがとう。私取り戻してもらった記憶や夢に背かないよう頑張るから
あんたもお姉ちゃんのこと助けてくれたんやし、ええねんええねん。ほんまやったらうちらは総称石の手がかりなんかなんもなかったんやさかい。ほんまにそれで会うてたらすぐ見つかるわ。
お姉ちゃんは流星雨を見たいんだよね。そのために総称石が必要なの？
せやで。
Up that
そうやそうや。
wall.
見つけたらあんたも一緒に見に来いや。
そういうことなら総称石をあなたに貸してあげる。
You can?
どういうことだ？胸のところからメガネを取り出した？
I have no idea what's going on here.
なんでこれがうちのいるもんやってわかった？
私にもよく
Just
わ
a
から
normal
ない。
shot a few minutes ago.
私のために一番大切な友達を見つけてくれたから、私も一番貴重なものであなたを助けてあげなきゃと
Might
思
not
っ
have
て。
any lasting health
そし
consequences.
たら光がこの姿になったの。これがあなたが必要とするもの？
おおきに。まさかこないにあっさり解決するとは思わへんかったわ。早速試させてもらうで。
All's well that ends well.
使い方はようわからへんけど、
The ending for now.
ここは直感ちゅうことで。どこやどこや。
Monaco, you and me.
見えたみたいやで。なかなか目立つやん。ほな、うちが先導するわ。流星雨を見終わったら
I wonder,
家まで送ってるし
have
な。
you ever met from the new character?
それに助けてくれてほんまにありがとうさん
She also
って
had
い
a
うの
monocle.
はありきたりなお礼の言葉やけど、一つ褒め言葉も言うていい？あんたら
Ah,
最高の
good thing
語
they're
り部
doing
やわ。
Some people can just lap whatever they wish. On their character would be amazing. Okay. Convenient little light right up here. So stuck on the whole of these fixed positions of everything. All the movement stuff, unfortunately. One day it'll be an actual tool we can get to use whenever we wish to go wherever we please. Wish the heck of a less the choice. Oh, cutscene. これ the opposite, the shooting stuff. Meteor shower. What? Oh, still in shape? This being powered from the boss. That was crazy. The whole extreme time window. The boss all over again. How nonsense it all becomes getting. Some more person. say some rather unrealistic expectations for an action video show when it comes. I got it in there. I wonder what Louis would be like. Hanabi. Amaya. Of Paimon's perspective? Hey, be awake. Show a foreign girl some
うちらが願いで召喚した流星はまさかの地面から上に飛ぶ星やったな。花火と全く一緒や。こんなんじゃ足りひん。もっともっと見たいわ。うちが見た中でいっちゃん生き生きしてて、いっちゃん豪華で、いっちゃんロマンのある夢やった。
オイラも同意見だぞ。でもオイラたちを連れてその上まで飛ぶとは思わなかったぜ。
うちも深く考えてへんかって。あんな機会やもん。一発派手なことやっとかんと、うちのことはあんたが一番よう知ってるやろ。夢かどうかなんか全く気にしてへん。せやけどあんたらに感謝せんとな。全部流星雨が簡単に見れるもんとちゃうから言うて用意してくれた代替案やったんやろ。めっちゃ気に入ったで。ほんまめちゃくちゃ気に入った。今までうちがもらった全部の贈り物の中でも一番やわ。だったらよ
かったぜ。本当のことを知ったら怒るんじゃないかって心配してたんだ。
そんなわけないやん。夢で親切で優しいめっちゃ可愛いアランナラを見れて、キノコがぎょうさんあるところを走り回ったり飛んだりして、思いもしいひん形で総称石を見つけて、もうそろそろ目覚める頃やろな思ってたら、今度は団地ですごいこと起きてんで。エイビンちゃんが胸元から総称石のメガネを取り出して、みんなで一緒に地面から飛び上がる流星を見つけたと思ったら、その流星の一部になるやなんて。せやな、夢っちゅうんは幻やけど、二度と再現も体験もできひん一回きりの経験や。本当かどうかなんかにこだわってしもたら、綺麗なもんも感動も大量に見逃してまうんちゃう。
ヨイミヤは褒め上手だな。パイモンの親友ランキングでのランクを一つ上に上げてやるぞ。そうだ、アランナラのことだけど、あいつらのことは。
アランナラもめっちゃ可愛らしかったな。これもよう掘られた木彫りのおかげや。
木彫り？
そうや、木彫りを見てへんかったら夢であんな可愛いアランナラは見れへんかったやろうしな。安心し、ようわかっとる。可愛いと思ってんねんから当然守りたいとも思っとる。ほな、そろそろ時間や。エイビンちゃんを家に送ってこ。
How did she even get up here without a wheelchair in the first place? And we spent a few more days, and to see where the condition, but the cost of treat was some work. Miko coming with Kirate is feeling more cheerful than ever. We all return, we can give some back with legs though. The next day the project comes quickly, even the mother also comes to the wharf. Okay, we're just gonna skip through everything else, huh? Oh god, I just froze for a second. Yeah, they're not responding message. Hey, Red. I'm worried about that.
スメールってほんまにええとこやな。また遊びに来るわ。
もちろん、いつでもいらしてください。エイビンも喜びます。
約束だよ。ずっと待ってるからね。
わかったわかった。
お姉ちゃん、
Even more expensive fee.
帰る前にもう一つ伝えておきたいことがあるんだ。私、新しい夢ができたよ。自分の力で稲妻に行って稲妻の花火をこの目で見たい。
おお、えらい大きい夢やな。まさかこの旅でうちの花火屋に新しいお客さんを引き寄せられるとは思っても見えひんかったわ。安心し、うちがあんたのために花火を作ったるわ。一回見たらもう絶対忘れられへんやつをな。あんたらもやで、冒険がどんなに忙しゅうても稲妻に遊びに来るんは忘れんといてな。どんな時でもみんなあんたらのことを歓迎するんやさかい。
Getting muffin.
今回の旅の成果をあんたらと一緒に空に打ち上げたいな。
約束だぞ。
Edo period. Okay, Nizuma. That's the friend zone line. That's the fighting forever line.
毎日楽しく、ずーっと楽しくやで。
We can do it.
ほな、うちからもこれなんや。
ん
これなんや。
For luck.
あんたがうちのために選んでくれたんと一緒の子や。うちに似てるってあんたとパイモンちゃんが言うてくれたやろ。さっき一つ買うてきてあんたにあげる
Birthday girl.
わ。なんか用ない時はこれ見てな。少なくともうちはあんたの味方やって思ったらちょっとは元気が出るかもしれへんやろ。もちろんうち本人に会いに来るんが一番やけどな。
Pleasure.
ほな、うちは帰るわ。
Yeah, we go. We go.
すぐまた会えるって信じてるしな。うちのために用意してくれた旅、もうめちゃくちゃ気に入ったわ。それどころちゃもう感無量や。その友情と優しさはどこまで行ってもあんたらの背中を支えてくれる強い力になるはずやで。このまま旅の終点まで世界の果てまで行け。
Oh, watch her leave.
ほなまた。
Sayonara. To complete. Well, that cutscene was quite something now, wasn't it? Like primo gems. Now, one. There's a new event up that's here. I have to go back to New Zealand. We're going all the way back to the beginning, rather. That some interesting people will show up here. That I saved it, and that could be voiced. Right, normally if it was just some regular event, just let's do a bunch of NPC speech, and now it's just fine. But no, people have a significance actually show up. Why we shall partake now. Journey starts at the entrance. Place.
それ以上聞かないでくれ。
私だって普段は
そろそろ大会が始まるんじゃないか。見に行ってみようぜ。誰が優勝賞金。
Hope we don't actually have to play any games here.
今の聞い
That's for the main story itself.
それにカードゲームとか対
Oh, finally going back with it. Oh,
見間違いじゃないよね。お姉ちゃん、尻尾が2つ生えてない。ええ、見間違いではありません。2つ生えていますよ。触って
you know
み
what
ま
she
すか。
sounds like? But it's
じゃあ分かれ目のところって痛む？どっちが先に生えてきたの？寝てる時意思に反して暴れ出したらどうするの？
Never had a cat.
それは
Never had
あれ、答えにくいことだった？私、尻尾が2つ生えてる人って見たことないにゃ。リオナ、誰と話してるんだろう。あの子の服装からすると稲妻から来てるっぽいけど。 そう慌てないでください。あなたもすぐ尻尾が2つ生えてくると思いますよ。私も尻尾が2つ生えてくるの？
Orange, like,
Hi.
different nationalities
あ
of
なたも
different
妖怪
origins.
でしょ？
Different
もう
species
人間の
of
姿に化けられるなんて、きっと妖力が強いのでしょうね。私も木登りをしている時に、いつの間にか尻尾がもう一本生えていました。私みたいなのを人々は猫股と呼ぶとか？妖
Little
怪？
cats.
猫股？違う勘違いにゃ。この耳と尻尾は私たちカッツェレイン一族の血統を
That's
象徴
true.
したものなの。
Actual.
モンドの妖怪じゃなかったのですか？モンドにはそんなのいないよ。お姉ちゃん、
Not sure how
初
you
め
know
て
they
こっ
got
ちに
yoga.
来たの？
Not sure how you know they got
はい会社の業務拡大のおかげでこうして違う都市に行けるようになったのです。うわっ、おしゃべりに夢中になっていて次の配達時間に遅れてしまいそうです。カッツェレイン一族のディオナさん、お荷物は確かに受け取りました。コマニアをご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。時間があったら遊びに来てね、お姉ちゃん。
the convenience of an
稲妻
international
では
language.
妖怪しか尻尾が生えてないのかにゃ。
Definitely not. Definitely not. A pause. Ignore us, I see. And I'm just a stranger.
あれ、旅人にパイも？あなたたちもモンドに来てたの？
Wow,
オイラたちしばらくキャッツテールに来てなかっただろ？そうだ、さっきのやつは？彼女は稲妻の国際的な物流会社コマニアの配達員だよ。キャッツテールって外国の事業と提携でも始めたのか？あるお客さんが荷物をここに預けて配達会社にお店まで集荷するよう頼んだだけ。これくらい別に構わないにゃ。あなたたちも稲妻に行ったことあるんだよね。稲妻には本当にお姉ちゃんみたいな妖怪がたくさんいるの？でも尻尾が2つ生えてるのってオイラも旅人も初めて見たよな。機会があったら見に行ってみたいにゃ。そういえばここには何か用事があってきたの？そう忘れるとこだった。ディオナは最近開催してる七星召喚の大会を知ってるか？
Yeah,
賞
she's
金があるやつなんだけど。
No way would she
大
say that.
会？
Yeah, that out loud.
冒険者協会が最近開催してるあれのこと？
Placement already.
確かに規模は大きいね。ポスターも稲妻から輸送されてきたものらしいし。でも私はお店があるから申し込んでないの。だから詳細はわからないにゃ。マーガレットさんに聞いてみて。そっか。わかった。もし賞金を手に入れたらディオナに美味しいもんをおごってやるからな。当然でしょ。あの時カードゲームを教えてあげたのは見送りはしないからね。この時間帯ならマーガレットさんは法政大近くの噴水を散歩してるはずだよ。よし、早速行ってみようぜ。
Mail? Mail? That. Okay, voiceover English. Come on. And talk to NPC. That means
Margaret, we thought we might
not
find you
accompanying us.
here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been... Oh, really?
King of Invocations.
Mm-hmm. That's the Adventurers
If the
Guild.
players up on it.
Mondstadt is already at the
I
final.
don't remember everything.
It's all right. The game's creators...
I was trying to get the
And then I
last
get-
version of
Well,
the characters.
that's right. You can sign up at any time.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this.
You're welcome. Right. If there's nothing... Right. If there's nothing...
Hey, shut up, Bunny.
Paimon still thinks that with just imagine it.
Oh.
Honorary Knight of...
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa!
There she is.
Who are you?
There
And
she
why the
is.
heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
The Steambird?
Who is it? Unofficial attorney. Who is it? Unofficial attorney.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of
We're in
huge
Malta.
news stories.
Yeah, something will definitely happen. Something will definitely happen.
Huge news story.
Absolutely.
And
After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card
that can be interpreted the wrong way.
He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
That does sound interesting.
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
Royalties?
Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler? What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then welcome to the news crew.
I guess.
I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself.
I'll do it for
Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt. Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte.
Pretty obvious. We twist and turns here. Oh, pretty is follower too. Nice.
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Yes.
We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash. Here we are.
You actually see the door open too? A door opening animation for once.
Oh, so it's...
A door opening animation for once.
Who is it? Can I help you?
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we have. You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
I can do the co-worker.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No worries.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
No worries.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte. Huh, you make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona? What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
He's financial character.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself. Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler in Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar. I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
That's not.
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
Oh boy.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants. Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen. Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against? Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways. All right, well, best of luck with your investigation, then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that. I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
I mean, you hold me to that.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are. All right!
It came quite late in the tournament now. Quite late. And back we go. Oh god, it's all the way up here. Thank god.
Wow! So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Take this trip.
Seems pretty lively here.
Take this trip. Order senses are tingling. Ah, Kaya. Order senses are tingling. Ah, Kaya. Well, more important people have come along.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Kaya? You made it to the finals?
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far?
There's
You
definitely
know,
involvement
like
investigation.
people
Some
suing other
is all
players' cards and
mysterious
that kind
ways.
of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? We just ran into this... Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she? Where'd Charlotte go? Oh, she was right here. I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament
The
venue.
photos in
So we're
there
helping
too,
her
probably at some point in
investigate.
time.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after? Are you sure that
You know
cards
something.
are
What makes you
really
say
what this
that?
snatcher is after?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants!
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
One
Let's continue this
line was
conversation
dead to give
another
away a
time.
sunrise in the sky.
Don't worry.
Down you
I
go,
will.
sunrise in the sky.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit.
Down you
I
go,
will.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit. So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? So, Traveler. Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty... Either way, whoever... Huh. Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty... Either way.
So confident. They proved her wrong so many times. So confident.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend. Oh, I just didn't want to
But
bother you.
Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or
There's some
something?
weird.
You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition. You did say
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. 5 minutes if I had to. Personally. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be
They're
plotting
having- I
something.
think they're just having
You mean
brother.
there are two card
bonding time.
snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Wait until we've got something concrete. Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
Wait! Where'd the other guy go? After him!
Another tailored mission, I smell. This is not a
You
stealth
seem
mission.
like you've done this before. Do you spot?
It's
You
not a
seem
stealth
like
mission.
you've done this before. Do you spot?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Very impressive play though. We're doing right now. It's just by distraction. We're doing right now. It's just by distraction.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for? He's heading away from
It's only so big.
At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
You go back.
This way, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
You go back. We're actually gonna use this area to touch something. Besides, it looks so whole thing.
Make my escape.
And dead end?
Make my escape.
Dead end?
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens. Oh, there. Looks like he stopped.
Why did he come all the way out
See what
here?
happens.
Is he gonna hide something?
Cover here for us to hide and observe the.
Is he gonna... And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head.
Observe the.
Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Quick! We need to rescue him! Quick! We need
Wait, give me time to switch my team.
Someone save me!
One of the treasure hoarders
Oh
seems
my god,
supposed to
there's
be...
suckers in here.
One of the treasure hoarders
Oh my god, yeah. Here. Little warning that we're gonna get into a fight would have been nice. Okay. Here we go. Rid of this. Here we go. Rid of this. Here we go. Nice, yeah. Nice, yeah. Get this. I can't. Get this. I can't.
Oh, there.
Why did he come all the way up and now he's crouching down with his hands above his head? Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Wait! Treasure hoarders! Quick! We need to rescue him! Quick! We need to rescue
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing supposed to mistake?
Any questions? Solo answer.
Next on the agenda.
It was actually top here.
Sharing my knowledge!
Suffocate!
Big guy first. And the second
Access
biggest guy.
denied.
Replace my hammer.
Bubble chuckers.
Are you alright?
Those treasure hoarders. Did you know
How
them?
long
It
did
sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them?
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved
Zinger.
in at the tournament, would it? Well, that's a shame.
Zinger.
You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just
Maybe I
cut my
should
losses and
work
hand
for
over the
Kirara.
evidence to the Knights of Favonius? Shall I just cut my
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, please!
That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much?
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. This guy, I could...
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, but after I gave him the...
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard once the card was in his hands.
That I don't know. But in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you? After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right? Yeah, no, that makes...
Third party sound.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs.
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card bags bought from a grocery store?
Possible.
My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news. This entire situation...
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
All over again.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. Wait, shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
Good idea.
Let's go.
Okay. Also, that's heading straight there, huh? Not that urgent. That's right there. Not bad. This little official little pretty here. Ooh, Kirara's me now.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final
And
of
of
the
course
King
it's
of
King.
Invocations Grand
Wow,
Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Some French.
I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt.
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
There's how you lost that.
I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
There's how you lost that.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Hot tickets.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation
That's
TCG?
a very specific
Look so
line.
young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with
What
everyone.
matters here?
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Curious.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher.
Makes you happy.
I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great. Thanks, Kaya.
Regular times. As long as it's after his gnosis. Money is not infinite here. As long as it's after his gnosis. Money is not. Get a criteria or is it still time locked again? Get a criteria or is it still time locked again? The stuff I do. Okay, now we get. No, I don't think that's it, right? No, I don't think that's it, right? story-wise. When's it all completed? Only 4 quests? 4 days. Alright, that's when I should check this out again. 4 days. That's where we're gonna end it then. This annoying red dot. And sounds tireless. I completely forgot. But I want to do some more rolling here. I really want these 2 characters. Some more rolling here. Oh, are we all these 2 characters? Some more rolling here. Oh, up there. Are we all? God damn it. Up there. Are we all ready here? Okay. Let's set. Maybe if we had some music that might match the tone here. I might encourage them to come right on out. Both Inazuma characters here. I think the most appropriate for this situation then would be. I guess let's replace this quickly here. Remember to set it back later. Maybe something like. What do I have here? Maybe this. I'll work here. Maybe this. First one of the day. Get 15k. Gonna go to 0. The ball. Get correct. No way. Next one. Oh, we got 1 or 2. I'll take this. Access win. The chessboard's out. Okay, nice. Oh, you got 2? Whoa. It's a good sign, right? Got 1 yokai. And for the next one, should we go right? I really want me to max like that, though. Okay. Next. Okay, well, now we're just getting her over and over again. What is going on? God damn it. I already have Chongi maxed out. Oh, stop. Oh, let's go. 50-50 here. What's it gonna be? Okay. Oh, we got her. 150-50. Let's go. Ooh, what is luck? I'm supposed to be making up for all the misfortune that's happening at your misfortune. I'm not gonna do as much next week, starting at 29. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Let's bring him up. This. Party of their own here. You.
Alright, amuse me.
And you.
All expenses paid, Trap.
Holy mama. That's garter thingy. Beautiful. Shogun's absolutely drained on what they have it. Save up all that time. Beautiful.
City on the Lake teams with them. This trick helps strategic mind with an
That's me when I'm making videos. work on potentially with these characters all the way to their limits. Also unlocking more lines here. I don't know what our
When
bosses
training
are.
to
It's like they're very important matters to consider.
What copies? Once, tally 1 to you.
Первый квадрат, по улитке 4.
This
Вас
small
понял,
fish.
выпускайте по одной ракете, дальше подкорректирую. Да, смотри, 0437 идет, 0426, 0427, понял?
Alright, well, that's it. Get the furniture, but actually working on that as well. We'll have it ready next time we can finish all of that story. Excellent. Magnifique. Fantastic. Bravo. Quest probably, and with the weapon now. Oh, Kirara is live for it now. There's like Miko. Looks like there's anything else there.
Good night. Be free. That said, once when I was still a cat, and like everything Jamie made for me. Once I was catching fish by the ocean when a crab caught me off guard and pinched my tail from behind. Happy birthday! It doesn't matter if you're a human or a yokai. Coming into this world is always worth celebrating. If you want, I can take you to the place that you're This is amazing!
Miko.
Ah, so today is your birthday. On your ceremonious reckoning of years, I tasked my kin with when training to become a shrine maiden and the title of Choka.
Okay, well, I think I am indeed satisfied now. Got this. Pop this back right now.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
And let's head back.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own
we?
world.
Well, no, I could say that a very fruitful endeavor. We got the characters we wanted, finished all the quests we wanted to do, and those caveats seem to do that mountain. I'm not interested in doing male characters on stream here. For obvious reasons. And let's see who we want to visit today, shall we? Always, what VTubers are active currently? So I can actually just edit the bloody things out and find the specific tag I want. How about this one? Sure. Go check out Yun? Is that how you pronounce it? Should do it right about now.